All right. We're live, folks. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Knuckles Family and Friends podcast, where we discuss everything that's going on in pop culture, whether that's video games, superhero stuff, anime, all that good stuff. And it's Saturday, but it's a late Saturday. The past 2 weeks we did not have an discussion on the challenge lately because one week, Kelly and Casey were both busy, and I didn't want to do it by myself. And the next week I was at Comic Con, so that that didn't happen. So here we are. Now you might be wondering, wait, where Casey and Kelly are together right now? They're in AC right now. I don't know what they're doing over there. Like bachelorette party, birthday party, anniversary. What's going on over there?
I'm celebrating. I got a promotion, so I'm very excited.
Oh, okay. Congrats, congrats. What's the promotion on?
Well, from tier one to tier two analyst at my new job, but it's 6 months in. Amazing. I get paid more than from my last job leaving there after 16 years, so I'm happy.
Well, I thought it's supposed to be better. I thought tier one was supposed to be better than tier two.
No, it goes tier one, tier two, and then tier three. I don't know.
I don't get it. I mean, from the world of where I come from, tier one means like that's the best tier.
Hey,
I,
I didn't make
I,
you here.
I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. But congrats. Clap,
Thank
clap,
you.
clap, clap,
Thank you.
clap.
Thank you.
Yay. So I hope y'all living it up over there. You're not doing anything dumb. Actually, it's funny. My friend's over there too. She just turned 30, so she's celebrating her 30th birthday in AC. So
Oh, nice.
I was thinking about going there this weekend, but I spent too much money on Comic Con last week. So
Get that.
I bought so much stuff, but it was a lot of fun. It was.
Oh,
I'm sad that it's over.
the pictures looked amazing. You looked so good.
Did Did you see my recent picture?
Which one? The one you just posted like an hour ago?
With Tom Holland. Well, the look like a Tom
Yeah, with
Holland.
Spider Man.
Yeah, he literally looked like Tom, like with the mask on at least. I'm like, yo, what the hell? He was even he was on
You're
the
Spider Man.
he was even on the New York Comic Con's story. He was on their story too. So I'm like, yo, I mean, hey man, look at this on the let me get this on the gram and get some clout. So yeah, but
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun, and I was just glad it was back. So can't wait for the next convention I go to. But we not spot all that. We can get to another day. It is Saturday. And like I said, we also talk about the challenge, but let's recap a little bit, like a fast recap to where we are now. So we know that Huey and Berna are gone because of
Hmm.
Huey's big butt. We have a I mean his big butt
That
couldn't get
was
up.
funny. It
That, that,
didn't
that,
fit.
it was unfortunate. Like they probably could have done something, but like from what editing looked like, which by the way, that episode, now the advertised where it's like, oh my god, Huey and Bernard might win this. Bro, it was nothing like that. I'm like, why would
No,
you edit that so badly just to show like, oh yeah, they were close. Like,
no, not close at all.
shout out to MTV and their editing skills. Like they're always so predictable. So Huey and Bernard went home, and then at the end of that episode, Priscilla, changed up a bit where it's like there was like no rookie teams, which she has some big balls to do that, and I like that shit. So I feel as though she kind of got the season like better in my honest opinion because now it's like no more rookie teams now, so that means Yvette's going down there. So
Hmm.
fast forward last week, it was Amber B and what was his name again was I forgot what
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Yeah, they went home. I thought they were gonna win that challenge too, but shout out to Corey and what was the part of his partner? Bernita?
Bettina killed it. Bettina.
Yeah, she did a damn good job at that. So yeah, I submit your opponent, and so now TJ last week said, "Be prepared for anything," and I'm like, "Okay, why you have to end it like that? Just freaking say at the end of the episode. Don't get me win and be like, oh my god, like it better be good. Like it better be good.
Mhm.
So but anyway, normally I have a list of what we're gonna talk about, but Kelly wanted this at 3:30. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna just like rewatch it. So like I'm not gonna have like any notes to really like say it like this. So this is gonna be one of the first time where I'm like, I know it goes on, but like I don't know in what order stuff happens. So you're gonna have to like fill me on. Okay, so what happened at the start of the episode? Like they're all just wondering like what's the big news, right?
Yep, like what's going to happen. They didn't pick new teammates, how this is going to work out. Like everybody was assuming it was going to be individual going forward. So it was really up in the air, like what was going to happen with the teams, how are they going to pick it, what's happening.
Oh, I just remember just remembered. Uh, um, um, Corey was mad about how he can't trust anybody. I just feel as the saying in Corey's like, I can't trust anybody here. I can't trust him. Like, I feel this is like a repeat. And he said he's never did anybody dirty. Has he? Because I
Mhm.
can't fully remember.
I don't I don't think he's like outwardly like went and tried to stab anybody in the back. Like he was always very open with he was going who he was going after. Even his first season, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go after bananas." So like,
Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think he's ever like backstabbed anybody. I can't recall anything.
I can't
Mm-mm.
either. Because when he says I've always put it clean in, I'm like, okay, I don't know anyone in the challenge history has ever played a fully clean game. I can't think of anybody that has played a full,
I mean,
maybe.
if we're talking about like girls, like he's definitely like Polydect 100%.
Yeah, him and Kyle were going for that title right there. No, he got with a lot of girls. He got with a lot of girls. So hey, man, do your thing, bro. Um, the only person I can think that's ever played a clean game, I think maybe Jenna.
Yeah, I
I
love
mean,
Jenna.
you gotta go all the way back. Like, I just feel so. There's always some dirt. I mean, hell, he was on a season called Dirty 30. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. So he's gotta tell me about that. But yeah, that's the only thing I can remember was that he was getting mad about. So I'm like, okay. So I was assuming it was gonna be singles. I was thinking like, okay, shit, no teams. Man, I
Hmm.
like that better. But he didn't necessarily say at the challenge, right? He just told him what the objective is. If I'm
Yeah,
correct.
he said that they weren't playing in pairs anymore, that like told them what to do for the challenge and didn't give them like anything else. Like this is what you're going to do. You're going to go to this, pick your mission, get the code into the safe and take your gem down to the other side of the beach. He didn't even say what was on the other side of the beach.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I like the song they played when Worlds Collide. Classic song. So I'm gonna be a little bit nerd right now, real fast. The first time I heard that song was I played this game on PS2 called SmackDown versus Raw, a PlayStation 2 game, and that was like the intro song to the game. I'm like, oh, this song is pretty awesome. So I gotta like the fact that they brought that back. So there was three. It was three types of gems. It was like ruby, emerald, and sapphire. Correct.
Yep.
And so they just didn't know. They were like, okay, go into each color, but they had to get a code right
Hmm.
before they got to that color. Now, like you said, I don't have my full notes on me right now. So, do you remember the teams that were formed? Because each of them had
Yeah.
6 players, right?
Yes, they each had six players, three guys, three girls. Ruby was Corey,
Kyle,
Kyle,
Logan,
Logan,
Logan.
Priscilla, Emmy, and
Big T.
Big T.
That I'm not gonna lie, that team doesn't look all that great on
No,
paper.
it
Mm-mm,
doesn't.
no,
That look. I think that might have been the weakest out of the 3 teams.
Yeah,
100%.
100%. And then we had Sapphire was Nelson,
Ed,
Ed,
CT,
CT, Bettina, Ashley, and Amanda.
That team looks pretty cool. I just saw CT, so I'm just like, okay, CT and Asher on the team, that's good. And I see, I don't want to like discredit Amanda, but like I'm still waiting for Amanda's moment. Still, like I just haven't seen a whole lot from Amanda, but she's actually aligned with Ashley, so that's a good thing.
Well, and they hyped up Amanda this episode. I thought she was going like into elimination because she was in like all the interviews. Like they were told, they said multiple times how she was on the front line of the pandemic, being a nurse.
Mhm.
So I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
what's Amanda gonna do?
Oh,
Is she gonna go into
oh,
elimination?
we're gonna talk about a lot of Amanda after this discussion. We're gonna talk a lot about Amanda because you probably know
Yeah,
what's going to happen. You
yeah,
probably know
yeah.
what
So
happened. We'll get into that a little bit later. But no, I thought it was a lot of camera time for her. But that team looked good, and then Emerald, which Emerald looked kind of. It was like so. It was, okay, so it was Emmanuel, Nani, Casey, Devin, Tori, and Josh. That team looked mixed, but you could definitely tell that Devin was the leader. Which, like I
mhm.
said, I feel so Devin. It's like he's really like I know I said this before, but this motherfucker's smart. This dude is
Yeah,
just like he's surprising me. Honestly, like I never saw him as like and I'm not trying to describe him, but I never saw him as like a top competitor. I saw decent competitor. I wouldn't say as a top competitor. Which, by the way, I mean I don't know if you saw the video recently where Paulie responded to what Devin said about him and
yeah.
which
Oh my
I mean
They drive me nuts. Like, shut up.
who drives you nuts?
Paulie and Cara, I can't stand them.
I thought you liked Paul. I thought you liked Kara.
I mean, not anymore. I don't like her. She's not on the challenge anymore. If she was on the challenge, I'd probably like her. But
Well, I would just say this: Paulie did defend this woman, and call her an ex-challenger though when she has a history. I mean, you have to admit though, it's like an ex-challenger. I mean, just not. She just hasn't been invited to the show yet. So I mean,
I don't like that they disrespect the players that are on there. Like,
yeah. They did. Yeah, they did.
I don't like that. Like,
They did.
shut up. You know?
Yeah, I mean, they did. They did. I mean, that was not the right thing to say, but maybe there's some beef between them and the cast, or maybe what you say is true. Maybe if she breaks up with Paul, she might become a better person. I don't know. but
Probably. I think Paulie's a horrible person. I think he's terrible. He was awful in Big Brother. He's just like not cool. Like not cool. He's not cool.
well, I still love Kara, so just saying.
I
Let's just say
know.
that's still my baby. I mean, hey, if car breaks up with Paulie, find me. I'm here. I'm
Slide
single.
into her DMs.
Yeah,
I'm
like
single and I'm
she
lonely.
she needs
So
to level up. She needs to level up.
yeah, she's looking to level up. Oh, I'm a level up. All right, sweet. The guy that's not
Yes.
making as much as money as Paulie levels up. All right, cool. I can take
Yeah,
that. I will.
you're definitely a level up. More than one level up from Paulie. He's the worst.
Oh my god. But Kelly likes him though.
I don't
He's
I don't
okay. Like
I don't
I
think
didn't
he
like the
really
video. I didn't like the video. I liked him in his first couple seasons of the challenge, but he's just getting a big head. I didn't like how he was like they brainwashed the audience. Like nobody got brainwashed. Like we're gonna watch the challenge. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand like what his point was there. That was weird.
I can
Yeah, I
only.
felt personally attacked.
I
I think that's what it
think.
was.
I think they might have been mad that they haven't been asked to come back on the show. It could be a little bit
Yeah.
of a jealousy type of thing right there. Which I mean, I'll admit that wasn't a cool thing to say about the cast. It's like we ain't talking about y'all while you're talking about us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean Devin had a right to respond. Honestly, he did. But like ex challengers though, I don't know, man. I guess are they never gonna back on the show ever again? Because that'd be kind of whack. Because like, are they like, or is someone telling them not to invite them back? Like,
Yeah, like what's going on? I figured they might come back eventually, but maybe
because
not.
everybody likes the villain. So like they were the villains of awarded awards. Well, I wouldn't say they're the villains. I just Team USA sabotaged themselves that season. So
Mm-hmm.
I think the whole team USA was villains in that season. I'll just leave it
Yeah,
like that. But back to
Except
the
for Leroy.
yeah,
He was
but,
bad.
yeah, but back to our main show. So the teams were formed, and then they had the last part. They had the second part of the challenge, and once again, Devin being fucking smart. I mean, I forgot how he orchestrated, but like I said, you rewatch this, you gotta like inform me of like what he did again on that, because I
yeah.
thought
So
because I thought CT's team was gonna win that shit for a second.
so did I, and then out of nowhere, Devin was like, "Let's put that," because you had to break the bricks down to like these little pieces that would fit into the grate that was covering the box, so the box would be low enough to hold the cage off of the gem. But Devin was like, "Let's even put the big rocks on top, so the cage comes down, and we can all put the little rocks in. We'll clean the big rocks off the top, and then it'll still be lower. So more of them could help put rocks in the bin, instead of having it so high up that you have to stand on that barrel and put it in. So it was smart. It definitely was. I felt like it cheapened the challenge a little bit. I mean, Devin's smart. I always say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Um,
It ain't cheating
but
once you
I
get caught.
just it was a low. I feel like it was a low blow win.
mm, Casey, what do you think? Because I'm
I
like,
disagree. I thought it was really smart. I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing. Like, he was right. It's easier for 12 hands than 2 hands to get those little rocks into the grates, especially when you can't see. So you're just gonna like throw little rocks over just until you can see. Like, I thought it was really smart. And
remember
kudos to Devin for thinking of it.
Remember, folks, Casey does not care if you play dirty because she didn't have a problem with
No.
bananas taking Adderall in the final. Let's not forget about that. I mean, that's like a form of cheating, but
I mean, if I was gonna stay up all night, I would do it too. Like, it is what it
hey, man, like I said, it's a dirty
is. There's
game.
no sign
Like,
that says no Adderall.
I mean, well, I just think that wasn't cool though. That you shouldn't be like, okay. You can play dirty shit, but that's like, bro, drugs, like drugs.
Yeah,
You ain't in
you're right.
college.
I get it.
You ain't in college studying for a final. This is like the challenge, right? A final. They're like, I'm gonna stay away for this shit. I'm like, yo, this dude right here. But anyways, yeah. So now, like a full on team one. So this kind of like this challenge kind of reminds me of Cutthroat, honestly.
Yeah.
So that has to be a
100%.
Cutthroat. So that's so they win. So did they go straight to the party, or were they talking before deliberation? Did they go straight to the party after that?
I'm pretty sure after the challenge, the Emerald team got together.
They had their green picnic.
They had their green picnic and like talked about who was on the table to throw in, who wasn't, or was that after the party?
It was probably, I think it was the next day. It was after the party.
Okay,
But I don't
I,
quite
I think it
remember
might have
the
been. I think it might have
party.
been after the party too. I
Yeah.
think.
I don't think
Well,
anything really happened at the party.
but did because at first I'm thinking to myself, okay, so team one. So who did they vote? They vote for one person, or they vote for two-person? If is it a boy or is it a girl? But it wasn't as it was going to be a girl that gets sent in because I missed that part. I just noticed it when it was like the one with ladies were talking. I'm like, wait, when did they say it was going to be a lady going in?
Oh yeah, that was at the end of the challenge. TJ
Okay,
said that the winning team had to go home and vote for one female to go into elimination. That it
okay,
was going to be a female elimination.
okay. So my thing was, is the Venom line still going on? I'm thinking to myself, we're kind of getting towards the end right now. So like, wouldn't you kind of want to go after your enemies and whatnot? Because I didn't know what the game plan was. Because
Well, I
Priscilla knew.
don't. I mean, a little bit. I think that the vets were gonna go because in the party, at the party, Tori was talking to Priscilla, and Tori was like, "I get like Priscilla's doing her best to try to not go in, but she's a rookie, and she kind of broke up that rookie alliance, so she's definitely gonna go in." So
Okay.
maybe since Priscilla was still there, you would say like it was like part of the vet alliance that she was going in, but I don't know. I think the vet alliance is done.
I think so too.
But at the same time, though, this is just me. You want to vote in Priscilla because she kind of broke the vet alliance, the vet rookie thing or whatever. But like, wouldn't it better to send Emmy down there? Because like, you want to throw in somebody strong, right? Because and no disrespect to Priscilla, it's like I still got to see more from her. So like, I I honestly thought that this was gonna be the episode where well, I know we're jumping ahead, but like, I thought it was gonna be an episode where the vet alliance was over. But apparently,
Well,
it's
I think it was because that Emmanuel was on the Emerald team that won, and he was protecting Emmy, and he said she'll vote with us no matter what. Like,
okay.
so I really
That's
think
true.
that he like had a hand in helping Emmy not get voted in.
Okay, yeah, no, that's right about that. That's true.
Yeah,
Um,
Nikki kind of made it like she's a number for us. Let's not do
mhm,
that. So
yeah.
they didn't.
So also, so again, I guess we can fast forward to the liberation now. So this part I don't get. Like, Corey was always like, Look at Kyle. He's not dressed accordingly to our color team." Oh, Kyle's like, "Oh yeah, Ruby, all the way, Ruby, all the way." I would go. I want to go to Emerald. I want to go to. Hey man, I,
How funny.
Kyle is not the best of women, but he has some good ass commentary though. His
He's good
commentary is
commentary, yes.
always good. Honestly, bro, I think that's why they bring him back in because his commentary. Like, he's a good competitor, but like, do you see him as the top competitor? Probably
No,
not. But like his commentating skills, no one can beat that. No one can
it's true.
beat Kyle's commentating skills. But so now David says once again, being the man, I'm like kind of like a real Devin fan all of a sudden. Like I'm like on him on his text so many times. Like what the fuck's wrong with me right now? But boss. But no, he's like if anyone wants to discuss, talk their way. Now's your time to speak now. And if you don't speak, do not be surprised if we call your name. I just want to see shit. I want to see shit go down. Like, honestly, I feel as though this is Devin's best season so far. Like,
I
the ones that he's
agree.
been into,
Yeah.
this is the one where he's like, he's talked the most, he's planned the most. Like,
And he has
like
his plans. Like even him like becoming friends with Josh, like that was a big thing. Like
yeah,
somehow, I don't get it. Josh is friends with everybody. I don't think personally I would be friends with Josh in real life. But maybe there's something we don't
debatable.
see. And he made friends with Josh, and I think that just like brought everything together.
Mhm.
He is so smart.
Tell you, man, it's like one season they could be enemies, the next season be like, oh yeah, we cool now, and because at the end of the day, maybe it's like this. Maybe they just didn't take the game too seriously. Like end of the day, this is a game. I don't know y'all personally. Like there's only a few beefs that people don't like each other. Like Carl and Jordan, they do not like each other whatsoever. They cannot stand each other. Um, at the time, Bananas and Wes didn't like each other, but like we all know that they were gonna be friends eventually. Now Kenny and Wes, I don't even know if they. I'm curious.
Oh,
Mm,
I don't know.
I'm
I
very curious
doubt
about
it.
that. I mean,
I
I mean,
doubt it.
it's probably not, but no, man. You see, people will start understanding people. Like hell, like the first season of Rivals, like Bananas and Tyler were not cool, but they became friends throughout that season. Carl, well, then again, now Carl and Laura were cool, but not anymore now. Like,
Yeah, that was
No, yeah, that
weird.
was
Yeah.
weird.
I'm see, it was one thing I'm sad about friendship is those. I really thought they could have been the best of friends, but
Laurel's me.
oh wow, as far as
Laurel's
that,
mean.
Laura is kind of me. It's kind of a jerk. Wow, I'm actually
She's
surprised you're actually
mean.
defending Carl for once. That's a shocker right there.
I
That is
know. Laurel's
news.
mean.
I mean, maybe they'd be friends now
Yeah.
because Kara's mean now.
Dang, I guess.
She is. She's mean now, so they probably get along pretty well at this point.
Yeah, I mean, like, man, you never know. You never know. But
Yeah.
back to the main story, though.
Yes.
So I like your sidetrack, but Priscilla pretty much like said, hey, You right? I want to vote for someone that's a strong competitor. Why vote me? Which that's a good thing. Um, I forgot what Ashley and Amanda and everyone else said. Like honestly,
They just said they didn't want to go in, basically. They were just like, yeah, like, I don't think that I deserve to go in. Still, they're rookies. Amanda brought in that she's a mom.
see. Okay, okay, okay. I might sound like a dick for saying this, but I hate when people say I should win this because I'm a parent. I win this for my child. Okay, that is great, but this ain't no sympathy award. Like I'm trying to win some money. Like, with all
Yeah,
due
like
respect, I know you have a kid, but in the game, I didn't give two shits about that. Does that mean, oh, you're gonna win? Because this is one thing that bothered me. There's a couple of seasons back at Final Reckoning when Kara and Maria voted for Brad and Cobb. Like, he's got kids. We gonna take kids with my take food to have kids in my mouth? Like, I'm like, bro, really? You gonna bring your kids into this? Okay, I guess you should win because you're playing with your kids. No, fuck all that shit. Give me a reason why it's gonna help me win the money. I don't give a damn about you having to help your kids. Like, in reality, outside the game, that's great. But like, as of right now, I'm trying to win some money. I ain't give a shit about your kids. Well, I'm not saying fuck your kids, but it's like, bro, this is a game right now. Like,
seriously, like
stop bringing up your kids. We're trying to win some money. How does your kids help my game?
Don't. Don't.
It don't. And like
I
I said, I'm
agree.
happy for Amanda. I'm truly happy for Amanda, but like, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me like win the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be like, well, what about Nelson and helping out Corey? I'm like, I mean, they're friends though. Like, that's a personal thing between Nelson and Corey. I get why Nelson did that, but like, for everybody else though, it's like your kids is not
Well,
helping me try to win the
isn't
money.
Nelson Ryder's godfather? I'm pretty sure Nelson's Ryder's godfather,
Yeah, he
so
is.
that's legit for them. Like
That's legit for them. Yes,
that's legit.
that's legit. Like, well, we're gonna get to a little bit later into the elimination, but we get to elimination. So I had a feeling it was gonna happen. So Priscilla was voted down there, right? So I'm saying to myself, okay, there's no way in hell all six of these people can agree on one person. I have a feeling that she gets to choose. And I was right.
Mm-hmm.
She got to choose, and
Mm-hmm.
I love that. It's time
Loved
to put
it.
up or shut up. It's
Yep,
time to put up or
exactly.
shut up.
Like, if you're gonna vote somebody down or what do you call it, campaign to get somebody down there, if you're not on the winning team, like, you better, like, be ready to go down. Like, they're gonna call you out.
Exactly. Exactly. And I think we all had an idea who she was gonna pick. It was no other than Ashley, in which I am surprised Ashley kept it cool because no, she'd be like, oh God, why must you make me?" She would lose it, but she was fine. I'm like, and she understood it too. And she even said to TJ, "I need some elimination ones." Now I'm like, yeah, out of the champs, when it comes to elimination records, Ashley is
It's not going well. It
not
wasn't
not
going
good at
well.
eliminations. Like, it was one thing that's bad about her game is eliminations. And
Hmm.
do you know what his elimination was called? I forgot what it was called. But
I don't remember what it was called, but I know that they had tires buried into the sand. You had like these little like domes over where the tires were buried,
yeah,
and they had to undig their tires. Each tire was a different color, and they had to put it on a pole. And then after they got all of their tires undug, and put onto a pole, they went over to this board that had blinking colored lights, and they had to memorize the pattern of the blinking colored lights, and then arrange the tires into that pattern.
okay, yeah. And I'm gonna start saying it. Ashley killed it. Like it was
Hmm.
like I think Eden was gonna try its best to like make it look close. I'm like, nah, it was not close. Like,
Mm-mm.
I feel as though, cause I'm not gonna lie, if Ashley lost this, I'd be like, she's probably the one of the champs that cannot win eliminations, but she needed that victory. But the way
Mm-mm.
how it started, she was like, I already put myself in before, man. And I'm like saying to myself, is she gonna lose? Because the way she's talking right now, it sounds like she's gonna lose. It's elimination. Like her tone is like, I'm probably gonna lose this, but whatever. I'm trying to save Amanda. And I'm like, which by the way, people don't forget, back in Invasion of Champions,
Mhm.
Amanda sacrificed herself for Ashley.
Mhm.
Amanda,
Yep.
which did she get any money that money?
Oh
I
my
would have.
God, that $500 gift card.
That wasn't true.
I know.
That wasn't. But I would have been Amanda. I'd be like, hey, I kind of helped you get win that final. So come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm not asking for a lot, but like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. But no, I mean,
Yeah, a little bit.
I was happy for Ashley though. But like Priscilla, she had balls. I respect her decision. It's like, hey, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out swinging by a champ. So
Mhm.
Priscilla, I think Priscilla will be back.
I hope so. I
Yeah,
like her.
100%. Like, I think she's strong. I think she's good. I think she stayed under the radar this season when she needed to. And
Mhm.
then when she had the chance to take a big shot, she did. And her even choosing Ashley in this elimination, like, she followed through with kind of like her gameplay. I really
Mhm.
respect Priscilla. I like her.
Yeah, she didn't play a scary game.
Mm-mm.
She did not play a scary game. So Priscilla, you will be missed. We'll hope to have you back soon. Now, this was a very important decision. Now, this is what she go back to her Sapphire team, go on to the Ruby team, or you can go to the winning team. And I like how you said, yeah, Ruby sucks. I ain't going to Ruby. I mean, yeah, Ruby is Ruby is not the best team right now. I would stay
Mm-mm.
away
No.
from that. But no, I thought she did a smart decision by staying away from her team. Which by the way, during that elimination, when Nani said low key I'm cheering for Priscilla because I don't see Ashley in the final, I'm like, then why the hell did you vote for her for Priscilla then? I kind of get it, the whole Van Alliance, because they did say the Van Alliance is still going on, but like, bro, if you're Loki cheering for Priscilla, you should vote for Ashley then. But that's just me though.
Yeah, but if she voted for Ashley and then
Yeah,
Ashley would have a reason to come after her.
While
yeah,
Ashley's
well,
on a team with CT, Ed, and Nelson.
Good teams.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
Amanda tweeted, well, I didn't
mm,
know she felt that way about Ashley. I mean, no, it was a smart move. Don't get me wrong, but like I tweeted, I said, well, in that case, why'd you vote for Priscilla then? Just to be like, start some shit. But actually stay with her team, which I thought was a smart move. Uh, we got the mid-season trailer, which I didn't see a whole lot, which I'm fine with. But I think eventually it's gonna be no teams. I'm assuming.
I hope it stays in this format for a little bit where you have the three groups. I really like that format and I'm excited to see. I think next week, I mean, just judging from the trailer and from what happened at the end of the episode, I think it's going to be funny to see Kyle try to go down to elimination to get onto another team because you already know he wants to be on another team. So I think that's going to be really interesting. Like, who is he going to try to go up against? Like, I mean, if I'm being honest, I
It's
don't see Kyle really beating anybody to be able to change teams.
he can be
I
Josh.
think
He can
if
be
he's
Josh.
smart, he should not. Because my thing is this: go to elimination is risky. Just because you want to, get away from your team. You say yourself, Kyle, there's no gold skulls. So why would you want to go down there in the first place? Like you're better off staying where you're at. Don't get voted, and if hopefully it becomes no teams. Simple as that. Because
Yeah.
you never, ever, ever want to go into elimination unless it's a gold skull. That's it. Unless, unless. Now let's get to a little bit of some gossip. So, y'all saw the whole thing with Fessy and Amanda, I'm assuming,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yup,
Mm-hmm.
yup. He couldn't keep it in his pants. And you know what? She said on that after show, like, oh, he's just an appetizer. You pass him around. So she knew what she was getting into.
Mm,
But what a jerk.
yeah, that wasn't cool of him.
Yeah.
Like she said, she
Definitely.
lost the real one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She
I
lost the.
agree.
I mean, I can tell, this reunion will be good. This reunion should be good.
Yeah.
This reunion is going to be good. In other news, we saw the trailer of All Stars 2.
So
which
excited!
I think
So excited!
for the first time I will buy Paramount Plus just to watch that, so we can discuss more of that, because that is our era when we started with the challenge.
We have our login. Like, don't be silly.
Say what?
We have Paramount Plus. You can log into ours.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen right now to take a look at the cast real fast. Share screen, Chrome tab. All right, so we have the ladies right here. Can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
I like that Tina's back.
Love Tina.
Tina's back. I forgot this girl's name again. I forgot her name.
Jody.
Jody. I have not seen
Jody.
Jody
Jody's a
since the first duel.
beast.
Jody won the duel. The one that it was the
Mm-hmm.
first ever challenge to become, single. So I'm happy to see Jody. Casey. I was about to see Casey. I'm like, what?
I love Casey. Like, I love Casey. First of all, because we have the same name. Second of all, the last elimination that she was in, you're gonna my nerdy. Now I'm gonna be a nerd. I'm gonna geek out. The last elimination she was in up against Susie, they had to kick the bamboo poles down, and she's like, "I grew up watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer," and I was like, "Casey, I love you." And so I love Casey.
I'll admit, I'll say this though. I think Casey's a cool person, but god dang, she was not the greatest competitor at
Oh,
all.
definitely,
She,
definitely
she,
not.
she was bad. But it's good to see her though. So we have
She's
Jasmine.
funny.
Haven't seen her in a minute.
I love Jasmine. So excited.
I'm
Uh,
excited to see Melinda.
mm-hmm.
I'm
I,
excited to see Kendall back. Did you watch the first season yet?
I didn't watch it, but I already know who won on that one. Five.
I'm excited to see Johnny do well again.
Mm-hmm. So, how you liking these women cats? Because honestly, man, I'm already predicting. If I'm looking at these girls, I think Jody can win this shit again.
Oh, 100. I really,
Well,
yes.
no. First
Jody,
of all,
yes.
I hope it's a single man and woman that can win this, because I don't like when it's like a one person wins. It's like, yo, like it's just kind of unfair to the
There is
woman.
a man and a girl winner.
Casey
know.
knows everything because she likes to spoil everything for herself. So as you guys
Well,
are
it's
doing,
just good to ease your minds a little bit. Sorry about the
yeah,
spoiler, but yes, there are two winners.
good, I like that. But I'm not gonna lie, man. I know I'm being a dick, but like I just feel so Jody and Tina. Honestly, why did they bring back Susie? Bring Susie in here.
I don't think Susie would come back.
She's not coming back. She's not coming back.
I don't
She's
think
not.
Susie would come back to
She
the
would never come back.
challenge.
But like people forget about her, man. I just feels like if I had to give you like the top females of challenge history, I'm not putting in any order. Susie's up there. I put Sarah. I put Evelyn. I put Cara.
Evelyn.
I put Paula.
As much as I hate to say it, Laurel. So
So
mean.
then again, would you put Laurel in even though she's only won one
No.
challenge? She only
Really?
won one.
She's the only one. Yeah.
Really? Well, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, that's true. Good. We don't have to say her then. Thank you, guys.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
not necessarily.
Yes. Okay. Well, then again, how many has Jody won? 'Cause I know she's old school, but
Two.
like she's won two. Okay, so you put
Out of,
Jody
like,
up there.
But I think she's only been in like 4 seasons.
Yeah.
She has been a whole yeah. She has been a whole lot. Tina's been in a lot, but I don't think Tina's ever won one though.
No.
Huh?
But she's just a
She's
badass
good.
in her own right. Yeah.
So yeah. So then, if who okay for women, who's in your top females then? Because maybe we might have the same idea for it. Maybe.
I would say obviously Jody, and then oh my god, I can't remember.
Oh,
her
you put
name.
Jody up there, even though she hasn't done that much.
Wait, what?
You put Jody up there, even though she hasn't done that many challenges.
Oh,
Yeah.
like in general, like are you talking about like the best women challengers ever
Yeah.
of all time?
Evelyn.
Evelyn.
Who's in your Hall of Fame? Who's it like not like don't say like from number one like like a correction. Ranking doesn't matter, but like who's like in your top like female competitors?
Okay. Well, I love the way Evelyn played.
Jenna.
I just love Jenna as a
But,
person
like, even
and
as
a
a
competitor. I
competitor.
do love Jenna.
We'll always say Jenna.
Um,
So you put them in there even though they haven't won any challenges though.
yes.
Yes.
That's it. That's interesting.
Yes.
Yes.
That's interesting. Okay.
And then if we're talking like winning challenges, like I mean, you can't like as much as like I don't like her, like Cara is probably the best female challenge competitor. I would like to see a season where Cara goes up against Ev. I feel like they're evenly matched. I like that would be like ideal.
I love Kara, but man, I don't know if I put her as the best female competitor. I mean, her record speaks for herself, but maybe I'm saying a little too much. But like, I want her in. I want her up against these other challenge legends. Like, yeah, have her play against Evan, which she did before, but I mean, she's teamed up with somebody else. But like, I want her in a
Yeah.
season where it's like her, Laurel. Oh man, this is gonna kill me to say this.
I know. I know what you're thinking already.
I know it's gonna kill me to say this, but fuck her forever.
Yeah.
Camilla's up there.
Camilla is up there.
I didn't even think about
I was
her.
thinking the same thing, and I was like, I don't want to say it. Maybe one of them will say it. So I'm glad you said it. But like,
Okay.
she's really
Okay.
good, but she
So
sucks.
let me write this down. Let me write this down. All right, because I feel because this will be our top 10. So who do we have? We have Cara. We have
We have
Evelyn,
Cara, Evelyn,
Paula,
definitely Paula.
Paula. Because I'm not gonna lie, her and
Emily.
Her and Evelyn killed on Rivals. No, her and
Mhm.
Emily. It wasn't that Rivals. It wasn't even fair. Those two. It was not fair. Speaking
It
of
was.
Emily, which put Emily up there, she's only
I
won one.
would.
Because ever since she won that, we're not serious. Well, she was in Chancellor's All Stars, but like we haven't seen Emily in a while though.
No, we haven't. But I mean, like, are we doing like are we basing this off of amount of challenges as well? Like, I guess we have to get the parameters of this list we're making.
I think we had to put amount of challenges as well because it's like you had to do, in my opinion, you had to do a lot of these because Laurel, ever since she won, because Laurel hasn't been in that many challenges when you really think about it. Cara is like on almost on every one. That's why I put her
Yeah.
above Laurel. And plus, she's won too. And the interesting, the challenges that Cara won, it was when she had to beat other guys to beat that too. So like
Mhm.
that's pretty interesting to do. So I just feel you had to have a good history too to be on this list. And to me, I have mad respect for Jody. I got mad respect for Laurel in the game, not outside, but in the game. But like, I just can't put Jody and Laurel on this list, in my honest opinion,
Yeah.
because they just haven't done a whole lot. Now, you said you would put Tina in there. It's me personally, I wouldn't because I want to see her win a challenge at least.
I agree.
'Cause to be to be the talking player. Because remember, they're not going to know you as Nelson said it himself. They're not going to know you for your elimination records. They're going to know you for your challenge wins. They can
Mhm.
give a damn about your elimination records, but like as long as you win the challenges, you're good.
But
So
I
like,
kind of disagree with that because I don't think that's true. People remember you for your elimination wins. Anissa's back 20 years later. Like, she killed it in eliminations at first. You know what I mean? So, and even still, she does. Like, I understand what he's saying, like, as far as like being called like a champ. But I think that you do get, respect off of elimination wins.
true. No, it's debatable, but it's like, man, it's like I'll respect you, but it's like I still gotta see you win that. I still gotta see you win that
Yeah,
mantle though. So I gotta see
I
that.
agree.
So all right, so we have. I mean, okay. Correction. Let's have our own thing because I think we're gonna have different opinions. But like for me right now, I have Cara, Evelyn, Paula. And like I said, this is an asterisk. I put Camilla.
Yeah, we
I,
have to,
I
unfortunately.
still don't like her. Uh,
Sarah.
yes, Sarah. Sarah. Sarah is up there. Susie. She's never lost elimination. Like,
Mm-mm.
I ain't if we can. You know anybody that can say that? I don't.
No.
Now, this is a tough one. Would you put Ashley in there?
I don't think so. As much as I hate to say it, like I know she's like the winningest female. She has the most money. This season she's won, like she did well, but she also like depends very heavily on the people around her. Um Invasion was like great for her. I think she did amazing. And
But
then
I see. I'm happy for her for when that win, but like I keep on saying, had Corey not disqualify himself in those two things, Camille would have won that. Which I
mhm.
which look,
Hundred percent.
looking back at it now, I'm glad she didn't. But nah, I mean, in a way, I hate to say this, like she got a little bit lucky.
I agree with Invasion of the Champions. She was definitely lucky.
Yeah.
But like she's good at puzzles too.
She's good at
So
puzzles too.
and then
She's
and
smart.
in that yeah. Like and in that final it was puzzle heavy and you
Yeah,
had people that she was going against that can't count triangles or
Corey and
anything.
Nicole.
Yeah. It was
Corey and
bad. That
Nicole.
was really bad.
So, do you think like if she plays? Well, then again, in Final Reckoning, although she placed higher than Hunter, Hunter helped out with that.
Yeah,
And
definitely,
honestly, and
100%.
this is just me. I did not think it was fair when it was Hunter and Ashley against Faith and Angela punching the thing. I'm like, you're gonna have a guy like against a girl punching that, like that's stupid. Unless they
Yeah.
made his harder, but I was still dumb though. Like I'm not gonna lie, Final Reckoning disappointed me. Like I wasn't a fan of Final Reckoning at all. I just
Yeah,
wasn't.
it didn't have a very good like concept. It wasn't the best.
It wasn't the best.
Okay. So we went put Ash in there. One person I really want to put in there, and I know she's still kind of early, but if she gets a challenge win, I might put that. If Cam wins a challenge, I'll put her in there. I,
100%.
if Cam wins a
Oh,
challenge, I will. I when I say I will put her in there because like
I'd put her at the top of the list. If she
yeah.
won a challenge, I'd put her at the top.
really
I
I mean,
love
unless
her.
Jenna wins. But, you know, me loving
Yeah,
Jenna.
I'm excited. I want Cam to come back, and I want to see her win a challenge, and then she would have the title of best female
because I
challenger.
mean like her track record is. I mean, like I said, from where she started from, like I don't know any rookie that has to go through the shit that she went through in her first
Mm-mm.
season. Like she went up against some
Mhm.
heavyweights.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah, 100%.
she already got her first name after her first season.
Yep, Killer Cam.
hmm Now, will we not put Laura in this group?
She'll, no. No.
Okay, because
No.
honestly, because every girl we have on here, they've won multiple challenges.
Yeah.
And she hasn't. So, all right, because I can't think of anybody else. Like Emily, yeah, I just can't put Emily up there. I can't. I can't. All right, so now let's get to the guys. But regardless, I like the girl cast. Like it's like I said, I'm always a fan of the OGs, so we'll see how this plans out. And now the guys. What? Who? What was the guy's name again that won the first one?
Yes.
What was his? Yeah, yeah. His name
Yes.
was yeah. Okay, I'm surprised he's not in this season.
I know.
hmm
I
But
think they tried to mix it up.
they did. All right, now for the guys, I'm I'm happy to see Tyler back. I really want Darrell to win. If it's okay, if it was between Darrell or Derek, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Because those are two of my favorites. I didn't know, Cole, I didn't recognize him for a second. I didn't recognize him. I'm like, yo, God, you let your hair grow, bro.
I love Kahada. I can't wait to see what he does.
Mhm. and we had Brad there, but Tyler, we have not seen this dude in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
We have not seen this dude in. Now for guys, obviously you're gonna put bananas up there in the top challengers.
100% CT,
CT,
West,
Wes,
Fizz.
Bananas.
We said bananas.
Okay.
That was literally the first thing he
Mark.
said. Mark, yes.
Landon.
Landon.
How many has he won?
He won, what, 2?
Yeah.
He won
But I
Fresh
think he
Meat
was only
2.
in like 3.
He won Fresh Meat 2. What was his other one?
He won Fresh Meat 2, and he won. Uh,
Shoot.
he won a different one. I can't remember what it was.
I'm looking it up because I'm the worst right now.
I think it was his first season, his rookie season.
What was his rookie season?
I think it was one of
Was it
the.
the duel? No, he lost in the duel to elimination to Brad.
He won the Inferno 2, the Gauntlet 2, and Fresh Meat 2.
So
So he won 3.
He's got history then. Okay, he's been in for quite some time. Oh, we gotta put Darrell in there.
Oh, definitely.
Leroy,
Darrell.
I don't care if he doesn't have any wins.
Yeah, but we can't make the girls one not based off of wins and not the boys.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's Leroy.
and there,
Jordan.
we all love Leroy. I love him to death. To be like, he's got to get that mantle on him, man.
I get
Now,
it.
would you put Brad in there?
No, no.
Okay.
I don't think he's never won an individual. Like, he always had like a team around him.
Yeah.
I don't think.
He won Cutthroat. That's his only
Yeah.
one so far.
So
Which I was happy for him because he's been in the game for a long time. But like, he's a good competitor. But like Hall of Fame, he always gets so close. He always gets close. Now, would you have Tyler in there?
no. I think he won with bananas.
And then he won.
With Cutthroat with Brad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put him as in the Hall of Fame.
So then, okay,
I don't
so
think we said Jordan.
Jordan's gotta get up there. As much as I'm not a fan of him, honestly, I put Jordan up there. I like how we have like more guys than girls in this list.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, who is your favorite to win this All Stars 2 for the guys? Because for girls, I think we all said Jody. For guys,
Yeah.
Darrell or Derek. Because then again, I want to see what Tyler can do after all these years.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sleep on Latarian.
Or Nehemiah. Nehemiah, I would probably say my number one pick would be Nehemiah.
Who will be your surprise? Your sneaky
My
person.
surprise?
Who you think's like low key is not being looked at but can make some noise this season?
MJ.
I was gonna say MJ too. It's been a minute since it's been a minute since we've seen all these people. Now, if I had to guess, my first one to be eliminated, I forgot his name. Would be this dude right here.
Derek.
His name is Derek too.
Yeah, Derek C.
Derek C. Yeah, I don't see Derek C. lasting long.
Or Ryan.
I hope Kahada can make it last because last time we saw it was on Invasion of Bloodlines, and he didn't make it. He didn't make it far in that one. Now, other news.
Yep.
Did you hear about All Stars 3?
Yes. Did you see the cast for that?
I just saw it this morning, and bro, honestly, I'm more excited for this one than All Stars 2.
Me too. Honest. I'm like, are we going to talk about 3? We need to talk about 3.
I'm surprised they started it already. Like,
I know, but I think they're like, because the All Stars season only films for like a month maybe, so they can get them made like this rather than like the regular seasons of the challenge, which are like 3 months. So
Mm.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah, I'm excited for All Stars 3 as well.
Now let's look at these girls right here. For some odd reason, I get more excited for the girls. I guess the girls gonna be a lot more competitive. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot this chick's name.
Is that Veronica? No.
No, no,
That's
no,
No.
no.
Kendall.
This is Kendall.
That's
For real?
Kendall. Yeah.
That's Kendall. Oh shit. Okay,
I'm
who's
excited to
this?
see Kayla. I'm surprised they asked her for All Stars, but I
Yeah,
think she'll
man,
do well.
Kayla's still considerably still kind of like this
Young.
young. Who's this girl's name again?
Melinda.
Melinda. Okay. Nia. I'm surprised to see
Oh my.
Nia right now. Like what?
I
Yeah.
know. I'm surprised.
She
Nia's
annoys
good.
me, but I'm interested.
Hmm.
Well, I mean,
Kelly.
she got kicked off for basically sexual harassment.
Yeah,
Like,
and you know
Yeah.
what? I think that they're gonna try. I think they brought her, and I know we're gonna go to the guys, and
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
We can. Oh God, we can talk a
Okay.
little bit later. But no, let's look more at these girls.
let's talk
Yeah.
about Beth and Tina really quick. The last time they were on a challenge together,
Fuck,
Tina got kicked off for
fuck,
and
fuck,
now they're back
fuck,
together. They're gonna be on the same season. I'm like, oh my god. Sorry, I had to get that
fuck.
out.
No, because back in the day, Beth was that. No one liked Beth. Beth, you want to talk
Mm-hmm.
about no one liking Cara? No, nobody liked Beth.
Beth is annoying.
Beth was the witch. She had that evil laugh or whatever. Okay, I'm surprised to see Jemmy, which Jemmy just be starting shit. She's just a pot stirrer, honestly.
100%.
I don't see any highs in her.
That's the
Johanna,
only reason why she's still on there.
pretty much, yeah. Which I don't. Which I'm like, whatever. I understand drama sells, but whatever. Johanna, okay. I mean, she surprised. I mean, I know she made it far in the first. Like, okay, were you surprised how far she made it, Johanna, in All Stars? Like, did she do good in that
Janae,
season?
yeah.
Johanna, yeah. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I was getting confused. I'm like, Joanna's there?
No.
I was actually surprised. I mean, but that's silly to say because Janae's always surprised me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, always, she's always underestimated, and she always just gets it done.
Mhm. Mhm. It's good. Now, if it's one girl that I think that needs to prove themselves, you might not agree with me on that, but I feel as if Veronica needs to prove herself again because remember, Kayla said to you, show me why you're that girl back in 3030. Kind of like
Mm.
discrediting your name right there. So, Veronica, you haven't had a good history so far because especially what happened in Final Reckoning. UCT left early. UCT left
Mm-hmm.
early. So, Veronica, I mean, you look bad as hell. Not bad as hell, but like, you look bad as and good. You look good as hell to this day. But like, you gotta step up. Like you have not been looking good coming out of retirement lately.
Yeah, and like with like a new batch of people, like you need to be able to compete against them.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just politic like you used to before. So yeah,
Yeah, she politicked back in the day.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
she politicked back in the day. I'm a little bit. You know who I really wanted to see? Oh, dang! Forgot to put this. Maybe we should put this person back in the girls. What about Rachel?
Oh, you know what I was
So
thinking?
I was
with
thinking
her?
Rachel, and I don't think she belongs there. Yes, she won a couple seasons, but like when she lost, it was to like weak. I don't want to say weaker players, but like
The
it
last
wasn't
time we saw
always
her,
guaranteed that who she was going to go up against, like she was going to be.
the last time we saw her was on Bow, the Axis of her and Anissa. They were the only girl team, which I didn't like.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was I didn't really like that at all. Dang, so you won't put Rachel up there?
And then even on the island, she lost an elimination to Kellyanne.
Mm-hmm.
But but
So, and then
but
got
but,
voted
but what
off. Like
but what
I
got her
don't put her up
eliminated
there.
was well, what got her eliminated was she lied to Bananas in the group, and that's what got her out of there too.
Hmm.
So yeah, dang, but I think Ray should be on the season though.
Yeah, I think she should be on an All Star season, 100%.
Yeah, but I'm sad for this All Star thing. Now the guys,
Oh,
Yes, this
whoa man,
season
you did.
lit.
This is some heavy hitters right now. Now let's get the alpha out the room. We have Jordan. I'm, I, I'm gonna. That was some. I hate
yeah,
when they try to get you. Okay, everyone knows history, of Jordan and Naya. I didn't like what he did. That's why I still like. I try to look past him. By the time I'm just like, I don't like that. Then they had to get them online together. Like, oh yeah, we apologize. Like, it should be done off camera. Don't try to show the world. Be like, see, Jordan is a nice guy. Blah blah blah. He is all about Black Lives Matter. Like, we didn't have to see that shit. We didn't have to see
yeah,
that shit. Like, that never. Like, what happened between Naya and Jordan? Let it happen off camera. We don't have to show it to the whole entire world. Like, I just thought it was a poor move to have Jordan and a shred of light. But let me stop talking before I get more angry. But like, no, and that should have happened. So whatever, they're back together. Okay, it is what it is. Now, Bananas, he finally, decided to be like,
yes.
oh, I'm gonna do the All Stars.
Yes, yes.
I
And
mean,
then you
look at
have
that. All those guys: Bananas, Darrell, Derek, Wes, Mark. Like, this is a great men's cast.
I'm surprised CT is not on here, man.
I
CT's literally
know.
like the only OG that's still competing with these newbies.
Uh huh.
Like, oh man, I'm a little bit surprised by that. But no, man, these are some heavy hitters. Pause. Like, as much as I love Bananas, I don't know. I don't know if he can be my favorite. Like, he might be the most targeted. He might be
I
the
think they
biggest
should
target.
target Jordan first. They should probably get Jordan out first.
Really?
Yeah,
What makes you say that?
because Jordan can beat all of them physically. I understand you don't like Jordan, but Jordan can find a way to beat every single one of those players.
Physically, I wouldn't go that far because he's. I mean, the last physical thing we saw him was against Fessy. He's gonna grab his hand on the pole.
In
So
a pole
like,
wrestle, come on.
you said physical.
Yeah, physical. Yes, because he wanted tug of war against Josh, but no, you're not going to beat. You're not going to win a pole wrestle against Fessy. You're
I
right.
don't know. I'm just
You're
saying
right.
that. Yeah,
You
even if
can trust
yeah, I agree. I still think it was kind of unfair, but I mean, at the same time, like we can't be underlooking Jordan because he's one, even though he has only has one hand. Like I mean, he's put a lot of people wrong that what he can do. So it's like, I mean, I don't know who they're gonna go after first, man. I mean, I know Wes and Jordan don't like each other, so
Mm-mm.
then they might have a big beef. Or Wes, I mean, yes, I mean they might check in with yes.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he just won. I
He
agree
just
with that.
won,
Do you
but
think Wes and Bananas will work together
In
in
this
this
this is
season?
season,
I
I
don't
do think I
this
know.
is
know. Like,
different. This is different.
This
Like
is
it's not.
different.
Yeah,
I would
I
like to
don't
see a
know.
house, like a split house again, like the Banana side, the West side,
But
and then
but but
Jordan will probably be all.
but okay. But if we're gonna go by the banana side and the west side, who from these girls gonna continue with bananas? Kellyanne? Hell no. Tina?
Kayla.
Probably not. Jemmy? Probably not. Beth? Probably not. Like a lot of these girls
You're
don't
right.
really like bananas.
That's not going to work.
That's
You're
not gonna
100%
work.
correct.
That is not gonna work. That'll be like the last thing on their mind right there. They're gonna be like, nope, cross that out. Hell no. But if we had to guess when this premieres, so I think this is like the new timeline. So it's the main challenge, and then we get the All Stars. Then the main challenge, then All Stars 3. So when is
But
wait?
did they
When is
even
all?
start filming the next
I don't
season?
think so. I think they're gonna have the All Stars 3. They're saying is gonna air in January.
Oh wow.
So we're gonna have this season of the challenge.
Wait,
We're gonna have
wait.
All
It's
Stars.
gonna air in January?
Yeah.
That fast?
Mm-hmm.
So is it gonna be like right after All Stars 2 then?
I think so.
When is All Stars 2 premiere again?
November 11th. I know. Crazy. November 11th.
That's less than a month, so we'll still be watching this we'll still be watching this season of the challenge, and we're gonna go straight into. I mean, god damn, we have a lot to talk about next season. Then
Yeah, give me all the challenges. I want them all.
give me all. It's like we're on jokes right now. Like give me all. Like y'all got more of them challenges. Y'all got more of them
Take
challenges.
them. Take them.
You got more of them. But no, man, this. I was surprised to see this today when I was at work. I was like, "Yo, what the hell? Already? Like, go past number 2. Give me number 3 already." I mean,
Yes, I
also
love
still be
it.
good. Also should still be good. But no, we get it. Man, I honestly thought this pandemic would like postpone these challenges, but oh my god, but we're like getting like as if nothing ever even happened.
Yeah,
Like we are spoiled right now.
we are spoiled. I love it.
But I still don't get they don't put this on MTV though. Like, why don't they do that?
Because they're too busy playing ridiculousness.
So my god, whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I think we talked about like almost everything right there. So like I said, what do you think about that? Okay, let's get back to the main topic before we go. What do you think about today's episode then? Like, decent. I thought it was decent. Not too
I think
crazy
it was the best episode of the season so far.
I agree. I really enjoyed it.
because of the whole like teams and then the whole
Mhm.
Like the twists and turns and yeah.
And
okay,
I liked the elimination too.
I go along with that. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, probably was the best episode honestly of this season.
Mhm.
Really looking at it. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
I'm excited to see a physical like daily challenge with the teams. I think that'll be good.
Ooh. Now, I'll just say this though. Can I give a little bit of some bad news? I'm going away next weekend. this I will be in Vegas next weekend because I'm going there for the Eagles game. So
Oh,
Fun.
I don't separate this. I don't have a well, I do have a laptop, but I don't know. No, I have to connect to the. I do have a laptop, but it's not the best laptop.
Well, and I don't want you to like make any commitments while you're in
enjoy
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
enjoy your time.
I know, but I like discussing this stuff with y'all. It's a lot of fun.
I agree.
All right, so if you're listening to this, you might not see it next week. You might not, because yeah, I leave Thursday afternoon.
We wouldn't even be able to do it on Saturday either because we have that beef and beer.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you're doing something on next Saturday?
yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. Even if 2 weeks from now we just talk about both episodes, we'll get caught up.
I might do a small recap on Wednesday night because I'll be I'll be um I'll be leaving Thursday, so I'll be like, okay, I just did a small recap, just put it all on track or whatever. So we'll see how that goes. But nonetheless, though, as always, ladies, I'm glad we got together. Like I said, 2 week we're missing 2 weeks of this, so we can't go on for 3 weeks. That'll be bad.
No, never.
That'd be like, yo, what the fuck's going on with you guys right now? Y'all are slacking. But no, our discussion that we had, this was a lot the most fun because we talked about All Stars 2 and All Stars 3. Yeah, I mean, damn it, I just don't think. Call me crazy, but I just don't feel as though like the challenge will ever end with the OGs. They'll just keep on
Hopefully not.
going until the senior edition.
I would love that.
Right?
Let's just keep it going until literally we're doing wheelchair races down the halls of retirement homes. Let's go.
It ain't. I don't know, man. It might die on set right there. Like, but before we go, hopefully they put Jenna on the All Stars, and I'm not a fan of him, but maybe they might. Will they put Zach on there?
I don't think Zach should come back. I mean, I like Zach because Jenna loves Zach because I'm Team Jenna all the time. I love her. But I don't think Zach should come back. He should stay home with the babies and
Who
Jenna
would you
should
rather
come.
see? Who would you rather see come back, Frank or Zach?
Zach, 100%.
Oh,
Hate Frank.
I can't stand Frank.
I
I
can't
can't stand
stand
him.
Frank, but the messed up shit that Zach has said, I I pretty
I
damn right to
agree
put
with you
Frank in there.
100%. But if Jenna can love him, then I can tolerate him.
I hope. Well, yeah, I hope just like Amanda, this child can like bring some type of change to this guy's heart.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, if not, I mean, I don't know. I love Jen, but she needs to start giving this guy chances. I just
Well, they're married now. It's too late.
yeah, it is too late. So we'll see
Not
what happens
it's
with
not
that.
too late.
Well,
She can do what she needs to, but she's committed.
she's committed. And she loves him, so can't fire people. You can't people love people. So I mean, you can't really get in the way of that.
Yeah,
So as long as Jenna's happy, I think the
exactly.
challenge family wants Jenna to be happy.
Yeah.
More than anyone else to be happy. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today, guys. If you guys missed this podcast, so don't worry, it'll be on Facebook, YouTube, uh Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all the places that that y'all listen to your podcast. So like I said, for Warner, we will not be here. I'm not sure because we had got plans, but Halloween weekend, we can possibly do something that weekend, hopefully. So
Yes.
everybody, y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks from now. Yeah, have a good
Bye.
night.